Hello, good afternoon, and happy Friday, end of the week. Going into the weekend, and I told you guys I may or may not be live today. I did have some time to go live, so I'm going to be sharing a couple of daily deals. I do have to head out in about 40 minutes, so I'm going to make these a little quick. Not too quick, but not going to spend a ton of time talking about every single thing just because I had like a 40-minute little interval I could fill in here. So hopefully, if you are not being able to see this live, you can come back and watch the replay. And if you are able to jump on live, I would love to know where you're watching from, know how you came across the video, whether that's Instagram or Facebook or just scrolling Amazon Live. Let me know over in the chats. And I guess without further ado, I'm a couple minutes early. I had it scheduled for 3:30, but we'll go ahead and jump into these because some of these are just ones that I'm going to talk about real quickly. The storage bags, I added these because one, they're under 20 bucks today, but two, as I've been going through and, starting to pull out some of my summer clothes to put away and bring out more of my fall clothes, I found that I did need some extra storage containers of some sort, so I ordered these. They're 43% off, and you get a ton of room in these. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 6 of them maybe. And I'll be able to use these to store summer clothes and then swap those out, store fall and winter clothes. They'll also be good for storing some decorations and things in the attic, and then storing some of my fiance's things as well. What are you getting out of there? What are you eating? Being able to store some of his things as well. So great time. I know as we go into a new season, a lot of people are, pulling out clothes and starting to reorganize things, give things away. So this is a great time to get organized, and these will help with that for sure. This is a top seller all year long. It is 40% off for the Caro 14-piece pot and pan set, and that is under $100 right now. It comes in at under $70 actually. So normally $109. It has great reviews. So if you're in the market for some new pots and pans, these have fabulous reviews. They also make a great wedding gift too, or a gift for new homeowners. So I wanted to add those. And I will have, we'll get into some of the things that I have to show you on hand. Just while I'm starting, this is usually while people are still kind of getting on. I'm just kind of going through some deals that I saw that I really, like, or some of the things that I have, like these sheets. They have incredible reviews. They are on sale 25% off. They're already a really good price, but even cheaper today, this weekend. So if you need new sheets, great time to get those. I have used these. I have several pairs of these, several sets of these, and they hold up really well through washing and drying. They're super comfortable, and they do have like the nice deep pockets. They're pretty cool. So I'm a big fan of these, and you'll see if you look at the reviews, they also have amazing reviews from other people. Hello, good afternoon. And then, of course, the Dyson and this Roborock wet dry vacuum. I don't have that, but I did see it was on sale for 25% off, so I added that. All right, let's get into some of the things that I do have now that we've had a little, few minutes for people to get on here. So I did show this in my video last night. I got another one of these. It is that Lululemon lookalike. It looks so similar to their Scuba Zip Up, but a fraction of the cost, of course. And I will say, you heard me say this if you were on my video last night, but I bought the Scuba Zip from Lululemon when they first came out, and I washed and dried it, which I know you're not supposed to dry their stuff, but it shrunk up so small I could never wear it again. These don't do that, and that jacket was like over 150 bucks. This is under 25. So I could get like 7 of these for the price I paid for one of the Lululemon jackets. So I'm a big fan of these. They're super comfortable. I did just get the gray, and I have the extra small. It does have the little thumb holes too, which I love in a jacket, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. So there are plenty of color options if gray is not your thing. But great way to get that kind of like designer athletic feel without paying that, high-end price. and in my opinion, just as good, if not better quality. I call this my Rory Gilmore sweater just because it always reminds me of something Rory Gilmore would wear. One of my favorites. It's cozy, it's oversized, it goes with everything, and it is so cute and cozy for the fall and the winter. There are other colors available too, but I just really love the cream. It looks beautiful around the holidays too. And this is so easy to pair with jeans or skirts, really anything and everything. Also great, for the office or if you're a teacher. Great little staple piece to have for work too. If you're just coming on, I am going through these a little more quickly. I just squeezed this one in while I had some time before I need to leave. So if it feels like I'm going quickly, that's why. But you can always come back and watch a replay too. These drop stop, these go in between your seats in your car. Game changer. No more like lost fries. No more, spilled Goldfish or Cheerios under the front seats. No more lost lip glosses. These are fabulous, and you just stick them right down in between on either side of your console. No more of your phone dropping. Hi. She just woke up from a nap, so somebody has the Zooms. Hi. But these are fabulous. Cannot recommend these enough. And they make a really good gift too. If you like the person that has everything or you don't know what to get someone, these are great. I definitely wanted to make sure I included my little UGG lookalikes because I'll be totally honest, I tend to wear these. I gravitate more towards these than I do my real Uggs every single year. They're just so comfortable. My jumpsuit is actually from Abercrombie. It's a little older though. I think I got it last year, maybe last spring. No, I think it's older than that. But it was from Abercrombie. These are 45% off right now. Normally over $100. Right now they are $60. And I'm telling y'all, I like these better than my Uggs. They're just so comfortable. I like the higher platform that these have. And they look exactly like them. If you were to put them next to each other, I have these next to each other in my closet, and sometimes I can't even tell which one is which. These just have a little bit of a higher platform. Hey, Zoom. Who's you? You're excited? She just woke up from a very long nap, actually. And then this is another great Lululemon lookalike for the Align sports bra that they have. It's a great material, very similar to Lulu. Super soft, and it does have removable padding. This is on sale 28% off, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. Then I did talk about these bras last night, but I wanted to include them while they were still on sale. The price on these coming in, I think at like under $20. But they actually just sent me some more. I love this brand for bras. I actually have one on right now. I have on the like dark tan. And well, I could show you. It's not anything, crazy. But super comfortable. And I do have a strapless version. And then I have a couple of other versions. These are some of the newer ones that they released. But there is like a nice full coverage, does have a space where you can take out the padding if you don't like padding, and it has this cute little mesh design on top. They are wireless and under $20 right now. Yeah, the strapless is too. And what I love about this strapless bra is it has this really nice kind of like silicone grip to it, so it doesn't move around. It stays in place really well. And it does come with clear straps and a bra extender, so you can, add straps to it if you want. And it does have the bigger band, like nice thick band, and more hook options in the back, which is nice. So if you are looking for new bras, I highly recommend this brand. I have more from them. These are just some of the new ones they sent me, and they are really, really good. And I love that they're wireless. After wearing wireless bras for so long, I don't even know what... I don't know if I could go back to a bra with a wire in it, unless it's like a push-up maybe, but I've been spoiled by the wireless bras. No, I just had this. Here it is. This is just one of those random things, but I'm glad I have it because I bring it with me every time I travel. So you only need, one outlet, and then you have all of your options here. So, and it even has an Apple Watch charger, which a lot of the multi-chargers don't. So you just need, your USB, and then you have a C. You actually have two C's. And then you have the, standard plug, and then you have an Apple Watch charger too. So this is under 10 bucks, but it's great to just leave in your suitcase or your travel bag. That's where I usually keep mine. And I took it out just to show y'all, but I normally always keep this in my travel bag just in case I do forget any of my chargers, and I always have this one in there. This would be a good one to leave in your car too, so you have everything you need on there. It is really nice that it has the Apple Watch charger. There's not many, like I said, that include an Apple Watch charger, and that tends to be one of the things I do usually forget. This little denim jacket is so cute. It comes in a bunch of colors, and it is longer, so it's more like legging friendly, and it is 34% off, but I really liked this kind of like army green color. I thought that was so pretty for fall. Hair clips, I love these. These are the only kind that I really wear. They work the best for me, and they do come with the little flower ones too, which are so cute. You see me wearing those probably all the time. In my Instagram videos, I use a claw clip more than I use anything else in my hair. But if you do have thicker hair, these are great, and they hold everything in, and you get 6 of them for under $6. I just showed these leggings on a video the other day in the dark brown, but I also got them in the black. So these don't have a front seam, which is nice, so you don't get any camel toes in them. They are fabulous material. They're squat proof. They have this nice kind of sandwich style band across the midsection, and it does have the seam here, but there's no seam down this part, which is nice. But very cute. They have the little seam in the back, which gives you just a little bit of like a little booty scrunch, but not, up your crack. So these are great. They look cute with Uggs. Very soft, that like butter soft material. And they're not too flared. They're more of like a boot cut. So I love those. I did wear the brown ones the other day, and I shared them on my Instagram, but they are great. And they're 15% off today. Hi, Lori. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. These tanks, I'm sure you've seen these a few times on your For You page. They are amazing. They have a built-in bra inside. You can take this out if you don't like it, but they are rib tanks, and then they have the built-in bra with the double lining. Now, I will say, I've washed and dried this tank like 3 times, and the cups don't get all squished up or anything. They're great. So if you're looking for, a lightweight, something you can wear, I saw a girl that said she like lived in those at Disney. She wore them to Disney every day. And so she could just have a ribbed lightweight tank, but it had the built-in bra, so she didn't even have to deal with wearing a bra underneath these. And they are only $15 today. Some stuff away as I go. This is another great charger to take with you when you travel, and it's 20% off. You only need one plug for it. It does come with the plug, and you have all 3. You have a AirPod charger, your headphone charger, you have an Apple Watch charger, and then a phone charger, and it's magnetic, so it just folds up just like that, and then you only need one outlet. So, when you go to hotels, oftentimes they don't have outlets in the best place, and they don't have nearly enough. So this is nice that you only need one, and you don't have to bring a bunch of long cords with you. You just need the one, and then you can have all your chargers there. So that's another good little travel Travel Cha-Cha, and it's 40% off. Crazy Yoga is another great brand for leggings. If you want some that are kind of that designer feel and look, these are fabulous. I have a bunch of colors in these, and they are squat proof and they fit really well. And there's tons of color options. Just seeing what else we have on here. Let me know if you can still see me. I don't know if you can see me or not. Let me know. Accidentally closed out on accident, but I tried to go back in really quick. So somebody let me know if you can see me. Couple little travel finds here. The compression bags, great for packing. And 32% off. You get 12 of them under 10 bucks. This is an amazing travel bag. It's a great gym bag too. And it has a separate compartment on the bottom for your shoes, which is nice. So you don't have to put your shoes in with everything else. Somebody let me know if you can see me, or am I talking to myself? I added this bag because I thought this would be a great bag for like teachers or anybody that works in an office. It's a tote bag, but it has a built-in pouch for lunch items to keep them cold. I thought that was just really cool and under 30 bucks. Somebody, anybody, let me know. Well, it says on my end that I'm not eligible to chat now because I accidentally closed out. So I don't know if the chat even works. Shark Flex Style, it is on sale 29% off, and you do get the bigger bundle. So you get the hair dryer part, of course, and then you just do this, and you can add the different attachments on there. This bundle does come with the different attachments. The diffuser, you have the curlers. So it's nice, 29% off, and then you have this attachment as well. So normally $349, it's $100 off. And that's another thing, like if you know this is on somebody's Christmas list, great time to grab it now while it's on sale. Under sink organizers, I talk about these all the time, but they really do make such a big difference in storage space and keeping underneath your sinks organized. I have them under my bathroom sinks and my kitchen sink, and they really help just keep everything organized. I feel like I'm remiss if I don't mention them, especially when they're on sale, because they are a game changer. Now I did get, and I shared some of these last night, but I got this faux leather coat. And I was a little like skeptical, you know, I didn't know if the quality was going to be great, but the quality is incredible. Look at this gorgeous color. And it has like the little scrunchy bottom, it has pockets, and I cannot believe how amazing this quality is for the price. This is going to be so pretty in the fall. And I was scared it would be like plasticky, but it is not at all. It is so well made. It feels very expensive. It feels very high end. There are other colors in it as well, and it is 28% off, so it's under 40 bucks. So if you have been eyeing this or you've seen it, I can tell you it is worth the purchase. It is heavy like a leather. It's not quite as heavy as a leather coat, but it's definitely got some weight to it. It is so beautiful, and I cannot wait to pair it with some cute outfits during the fall, which, I mean, is right around the corner. It's basically here if you're like me and you consider September fall. It's basically here. We just need it to cool down a little more here. It's been pretty cool in the mornings. It's been like in the 50s in the mornings, which is so exciting. To me, anyway. I got this little tube top just as like something I can wear underneath a denim jacket or underneath, something like that, leather jacket. I just love a good tube top with some more, like some baggy style pants. I think it looks so cute with sneakers and a good jacket. this little sweater vest I got in. I'd been eyeing it for a minute, and then I got it while it was on sale. It shipped really quick, and I just think this is so cute, and it'll be cute to dress up or down in the fall. Great for work as well, and it's very soft. It's like a knit material, and I did the small in this. There are other colors too if you don't love the brown. There's cream, and then I think there may be a red color, maybe. Don't quote me on that. All right, so I just got this in, and it's like been viral on TikTok. It is the Firm Lift Neck Cream, and it has the roller on it. So I'm not gonna use it now because I have makeup on, but I kept seeing people post about this on TikTok. Yeah. Just want to see what it feels like. But you're supposed to like roll it on and up. I just don't want to get makeup on it. But I'm excited to try this. I'm going to do this when I take off my makeup later and do my little like nighttime wind down routine. But I saw, when I was linking stuff for this, I saw that it was on sale, and it is right under 15 bucks right now. So I'm very excited to try that. And then last but not least, actually not last, almost last. Hi there, are these adorable flannels. They are such good quality. I got these in actually last night as a promo influencer package, but I already know I did get to pick them out. So I was telling them last night, like if I do say, you know, something's like a promo, I still get to pick out what I want. So it's never like I'm just saying, oh, I love this because a brand sent it to me. I get to actually pick it out and make sure, you know, it's something I want. But look how cute these are, and you can roll up the sleeves, or they have the button ends. They're longer in the back. So I got this one, and they're 20% off. They're good. They're like heavy, thick, warm material too. I got these small in these. So I got that. I got this one. And then I think this might be my favorite. The like blue, it's like a navy and tan. But I love flannel, and that is going to be, those will be like on repeat all fall and winter. I throw them on over everything, and they're so cozy, and these are great, great quality, and they're 20% off, under 25 bucks right now. So I made it in time. I do have to leave in like 10 minutes, so I am going to jump off here. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. I know this was kind of like rushed, but you can always go back and rewatch it if you want to, or I do have other videos on my storefront that you can go and watch. Make sure you click the follow button if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll be live again Sunday, so I will try to round up some good deals. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm putting together like a nighttime routine video that I'll do. If I don't do that Sunday, I'll do that sometime next week, but like a nighttime, you know, unwind, beauty, skincare, self-care, you know, themed video. So stick around if you want to see that next week. And thank you so much for hanging out with me.